Hey everyone. Today I'm going to talk about a patient that I had a couple years ago. Uh, yeah, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, somewhere around there. This is the first time I'm talking about a patient, so kind of just want to go over. There's a HIPAA law. It's like a Privacy Act, Healthcare Information Privacy something Act. Anyway, it's just says that you can't share healthcare information about a patient, specifically like their name, gender, like when they came to the hospital, location, specifics like that, conditions. Um, but you can if it's for educational purposes. I'm gonna do everything I can to not give out any information. I'm gonna try to use they them pronouns as much as I can. I might let a gendered pronoun slip, but this is for educational purposes. Um, I don't know. I'm educating you on how PCP is a crazy drug. Um, there's a lot of, uh, like everybody who works in the ER has a good story about their encounters with PCP or patients on PCP. This one's mine. Usually it is hard to confirm, like if a patient's on PCP. Uh, our drug panel doesn't tell us if they're on PCP, but it tells us about other hallucinogens. The hospital I was at that time. Anyway, um, so it's like hard to confirm, but I mean, it was pretty obvious that this dude was, dang it, I let a gender pronoun slip. Whatever, that this patient was on PCP. Um, anyway, they were actually walking. They were like walking around outside the emergency department, kind of freaking out. Um, there's like a homeless encampment pretty close um, to the emergency department, and um, so this person uh, was essentially just running around like laps outside the emergency department. Um, So, like, comes into the waiting room, is freaking out, shouting, yelling. Um, this is from what I've heard. What I came into work that day. I think I came in at 3 p.m. That was my usual shift, and I see a bunch of nurses, eight nurses to be specific, um, in a room with them, and they are like using their entire body weight to try to hold down their limbs. Crazy. Um, so we have restraints in the emergency department. Um, we have like two different types. They're both soft restraints. One of them has like Velcro on it, and is a lot stronger. Um, the material's a lot thicker, and yeah, it's just a stronger restraint. There's also another one that's like it's white. They're very I don't know. They're thinner. They're more cloth. The other one has like plastic and Velcro. It's reinforced pretty well. Anyway, the point is, um, the we were using those white restraints, the weaker ones, and this is the only time I've ever seen somebody break the restraint. Like they literally pulled on the restraint so much that the cloth like tore. Um, and yeah, I mean, I've never seen that since before or since. I mean, that was insane. And like I said, it's eight nurses. Um, we, Jesus, we had two people on, it was probably closer to 10 nurses, um, because we had two people on each limb and we had people trying to hold down their head. Um, that's how like strong they were. Um, they were, that they weren't like this massively built person. They didn't look like they weighed a lot. They didn't have like a whole bunch of muscle on them, but Jesus Christ. And they were, I mean, sweating a lot. a lot of sweat. I believe like they got admitted, um, and they actually like were going through rhabdomyolysis. That's when there's muscle death, and it actually causes like liver failure, because of t the tissue breaking down. Um, so like they were contracting their muscles so much it was literally killing them. Um, yeah, I mean uh, it was definitely something. As a kid, I had heard stories about PCP before. Um, like they get like superhuman strength is how it was always described to me. Um, and I mean, you have to kind of see it for yourself to really believe it, because I, I mean, I thought there's like the theoretical limits of human strength. I thought everyone was, exaggerating. Like, how much stronger can you really be on PCP? No, you a lot. A lot is the answer. Um, anyway, yeah, he broke the restraints. It took like 8 people. Um, and I mean, that's kind of it, honestly. They got tired eventually. It took a few hours. Um, but I mean, yeah, scary stuff. Um, they were nurses putting like their entire body weight, like they literally sat on like one limb and they still were getting tossed. So, anyway, think that me working out every day is a little bit of overkill. Nah. Um, Gotta be prepared for the PCP patients. Anyway, I mean, it's hard to confirm, like the PCP, somebody being high on PCP, just because in the ER the turnaround's so fast. But that patient, I mean, you know, send out the lab results, and I asked around, saying, "Hey, what was good with him?" I mean, I knew, but you just want to make sure, confirm your theories. Anyway, that's all I got to say. PCP, crazy drug. Also, don't do drug, kid. Any kids watching, don't do drugs. Specifically PCP. All right, that's all I got. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.